My kids, my two kids, and myself, please. And my son, please.
Step out.
You guys, please, you guys are scaring my kids. My kids.
Bring your kids out with you.
Okay.
Call your kids now.
I will, please.
Let's go.
Will you hear my kids? Oh God, you guys don't do this to my kids. My kids! Come on! Oh my God, my kids! My kids are so young! Oh my God! You guys, my kids!
Go to the left, go to your mom.
Come on, come. Oh my God, you guys are Oh my God! You guys,
Who else is in the house?
nobody! Enough! Oh my God! Why? My son is a citizen! We're citizens!
None of this is new. It's the same vengeance that erupted into violence after the Emancipation Proclamation, the increase in violence from the KKK after Jim Crow laws were banned and they were no longer given God's given right as white men to discriminate. The vengeance and outrage included throwing stones at children when Brown versus the Board of Education forced integration, when the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act of 1964 and 1965 were passed. They could no longer beat and intimidate and exclude black voters from taking part in their election. It's the same vengeance and rage under the guise of God that was enacted when they could no longer keep their segregation academy. In fact, Bob Jones University lost its tax-exempt status in 1976 for refusing to stop their racist practices. They didn't stop their ban on interracial dating on that campus until the year 2000. And they wrap it all under the guise of God, the same God who was a brown man who said, love thy neighbor as thyself, who said, what you do for the least of these, you have done for me, because it was never about morality, just like it was never about states' rights. As we see Missouri overturn and overthrow what voters put back on the ballot wanting their abortion rights, we see Utah trying to expand their Supreme Court so that they can stack it, so that they have unilateral rights to overthrow what voters are putting on ballots and passing by majorities. It was never about God. It was never about morality. It was never about come here the right way. We're watching ICE detain people, beat them, throw them out in the cold. They brought an elderly man who's a U.S. citizen out half naked into the cold. They have stopped soldiers. They have stopped police officers. They have stopped U.S. citizens as long as they're brown, because it's always about white supremacy, protecting capitalism and protecting the elite. It was never about morality. It was never about states' rights. It was never about doing the right thing. It was about using God as a cloak for cruelty and injustice, being outraged that a church service was interrupted instead of the fact that the church was participating in the abuse of other human beings, as if Jesus didn't go into the temple and flip the tables over and chase them out with bullwhips for exploiting people, as if it wasn't Jesus criticizing the religious elite that got him killed in the first place, because the only people he openly rebuked, calling them snakes and hypocrites, were the Pharisees. You cannot be a Christ follower